Hi, guys. This is Cher with peaceandlovereadings.com. Here to do another reading this afternoon. I apologize. It is a little dark in here today. I need to get a new lamp. So, you guys bear with me. I'm just going to clear the air here, light a little sage, and we'll see if Spirit has any messages. Ah, that's hot. All right, somebody's supposed to stay out of hot water. You're on the edge. You're fixing to jump in the pot. You're being told don't jump. Don't jump into this situation. It nothing good comes of it. That's what I hear. Nothing good will come of this situation. Do not jump into it. It's not good. Oh, sorry, there's no okay. All right, let me light a little Palo Santo here. See how everybody's doing today. It is beautiful day, a beautiful day, beautiful life. I appreciate you guys putting up with all my nonsense and silliness. I feel like this is a rebirth or renewal process for a lot of you. It's like you were stagnant over the winter, and then it was like spring woke you up, and it's waking you up, and it's going to continue to wake you up. The other thing about these videos is I can see my messy hair. All right, so guys, yeah, whoever this person is, spring woke you up. It's important to do outside meditation, outside gardening. You need even walking, anything that will uh, like put you in nature. And when you're put in nature, it changes your mindset. Totally changes your mindset when it's like it brings this peaceful zen feeling along, and it's really awesome to do that. So please keep that in mind. All right, guys, let me say a short prayer and we'll get started here and see what excuse me, what the universe has for us. Just one second. Father, please, source, omnipotent one, Archangel Michael, and anyone else to come through, allow the right messages for the right person at the right time with the right love. Amen. All right, guys, let's see what Spirit has for us today. My table is getting smaller and smaller. I'm like, man, I need to revamp some things. Well, when I get there. All right. What messages do we have from Spirit today? What messages? Okay. Transformation. Somebody's getting over one. Coming out of a transformation. Oh my goodness. Oh, high energy. What else do we have? Commitment. Love. Okay. All right, guys, let me see what we have here. Okay. Guys, I kind of lay them where I'm guided to lay the cards. In case you don't know me, I am Cher. I'm an intuitive. I read cards. I hear messages. I see messages. I have dreams. Everything that I do does come through from source or spirit, the higher connection that I call God. So no scams or anything like that. Not a professional, just simply someone that reads tarot. And just take what resonates, what works for you. Don't try to make anything work, okay? All right. So what I'm seeing here is. All right. Sometimes I take the card in reverse, sometimes I don't. But I'm seeing, okay. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'll tell you what I see, guys. We had the tower and the reverse. This was a situation where, man, I'll be glad when we're out of this energy. I understand why psychics say that now. This is something that just went crazy in your life, okay? And you were in your head about it. There was a lot of breakup, there was a lot of blame, there was a lot of hurt feelings, there was a lot of harmful energies that were just not good energies. And the result, it threw you into well, you lost love too. It was like you thought you had this 10 of cups, and you didn't. It was an illusion. It was just like a fairy tale dream, something you thought you had, but you found out you didn't have it. And when you when that came to fruition, when that came about, you did go through a major transformation. You threw things away in your life. You let me see how I can put this. You It was like with glee. These were things that had really bothered you, but because of the worth or the value that you thought of yourself as a person, you didn't feel like you had a right to stand up to that. You felt like you had to take that because maybe because you weren't worthy or worthy of love or something. And so you just went with the flow. But then this just, it got to a point where you couldn't handle it and it just blew up. And it blew up. It was radical. I mean, we're talking death, transformation, loss of love, loss of emotions, and just the whole world here is just blown up and upside down. And but you've done some work. I can see you've done some work here with the 8 of Pentacles. You had to work on yourself. And so in that process of working on yourself, you made a lot of things happen. And that's a really good thing. Lord, I hope somebody can see me on YouTube. I just realized I wasn't recording on the iPad, but I'm not so sure that even matters. But you did have to put this work in, and as a result, you you're making things happen. You had you had like you're increasing your education in some kind of field or something. You are learning a new talent or something, and then this new talent or something is it's going to be good. I think it's a path to where you're actually going to meet somebody or come across somebody that's it's out here, this is weird, that's going to become a love interest. Now if you have a love interest and things are well, this is obviously not for you, but this is going to become a love interest. And this love interest is really cool. It's like you have you've got the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles here, which is leisure time, self control, attainment, achievement, manna from heaven. You have all of those things, okay, in this love interest. And it's like you also have the Hierophant. This is a card of commitment and relationships and morality and spiritual progress and prayer and righteousness, loneliness, pure relationships. So you have two really good persons or two beings that have come together as a result of, I want to say crisis, like there was a crisis, and but you both had your own separate crisis. And then as a result of this, you became the lovers, and you are the lovers, but you're both trying to figure out where you are on this path, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to take a minute to figure out where you are on the path. That is very true. So we're gonna check on that. Uh, if you are hearing this or resonate with this, please like, share, subscribe. I frequently post on YouTube every other day or daily basis. If you'd like to book a private reading, I am at peaceandlovereadings.com. That's all one word. And if you can't afford a private reading, please send me a note and I'll do what I can to help you. All right, that being said, let's go and see if there's any other messages from Source, from the universe about this situation. It obviously looks like it's a good situation. Okay, there's a lot of messages. There's a lot of things that are going to happen in this relationship. There's a lot of straightforward movement that, okay, that it's this situation or this relationship. I see it, excuse me, like getting better and better. Sorry about that. I'm always throwing. Yeah, let's see what the universe threw out here for us. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so the rest of the messages are, I have this is the 3 of Pentacles, and it feels like okay, I get it. You were burdened, and you were really having a hard time pushing forward because you had the 10 of Wands here, and that was burdened, and you had a lot of determination to push through this burden and make these things happen, but this did not happen. This did not come out the way that you thought it was going to, but it came out in your best interest. You just haven't realized it yet. I always hear other readers say your rejection is God's protection, and I do believe that sometimes God is protecting us from our own selves, from our own. Sometimes we cannot see what we need to see, guys, and so God protects us. Also, you are coming into a period of calmer waters. It's like smooth sailing. You've let go of the animosity, the anger, I hear this was a really, really bad situation for someone, but you've let this stuff go. And with letting that go, it's like it released your soul. It's going to sound silly, but it gave your soul wings to fly, wings to become a better person. And you are. You had the 4 of Wands, but it was in reverse. In reverse, even though it is relax, stop and rest, be grateful for what you have. Uh, you are supposed to at this time, like, you're being asked to have the chill vibe, where you look at the flowers and they're beautiful and you see the sun and it's bright. You're being asked to just go along with the flow, to just roll with the ride. That's what I hear. Roll with the ride. The ride is good. The ride is going to be really good for whoever I'm talking to. This is going to be like your roller coaster ride or ride of a lifetime. This is energy and motion and action and love. I don't know who this is for, but you're very fortunate. You're very lucky. You're very let's see. Yeah, you're very prominent in your world. Not because of an ego, but because you have a beautiful soul. Whoever I'm talking to out there, you have a beautiful soul. And you don't just care about you don't have to be recognized. You choose not to be recognized. You choose to just blend in the background and go with the flow. And this works for you. You don't have to be the center of the attention. But wow. Okay. Guys, bear with me. I'm gonna get a drink. I feel a little shaky. Sorry about that. Okay, better. You're okay, so you're like the high priestess. You're ambitious, you're the high priestess, and you got the king of pentacles with you. I feel like you're just all this rolled into one, like the king of pentacles and the high priestess, and you even though you think things are off, things are not off. Things are coming into harmony and equilibrium here. These are good, wonderful life things that are happening right here, right now. You just haven't seen them yet. It's like they haven't come out of the darkness. They will, in their right and proper time. They will come out of the darkness. You got rid of some distractions recently in your life. It was a very good move on your part, because these people were bad news. They were bad news in your life. You didn't need them in your life. You needed to release them and let them go. Not for them, but for you. And you did. And it was awesome and wonderful. Oh, Lord. I just realized there's 3 cats on my bed. There's Toothless and Biscuit and Couscous. They're all laying on my bed. These are my daughter's cats. So that part of the reading is pretty good. I feel like there should be 3 blind mice in here too. I have a weird sense of humor sometimes. I am. I'm not sure which camera I'm recording on right now, but I'm going to just go with the flow and see what happens, guys. The cats are funny, though. I can't believe that all of the cats are there. That cracks me up. That is super funny. You guys okay? All right, they're okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to our next deck of cards and see. Let's see what we have as a message from Source and Universe. Let me shuffle. I'm being told to shuffle. Is there anybody out there that's a cat person? I feel like you might get one more. One more cat is coming. I don't know where that came from. Sometimes I don't know where the message. I know where the messages come from. Sometimes I don't understand the messages. Spirit, Source, provide any messages that are right and necessary for us at this time. Any messages, anything that we need to know, besides that we might be getting another cat. Okay, well, anything else? What do you need to tell us today? What information is right for us at this time? That's it? Okay. Okay. We had this this come up in, I want to say the other reading, it was like you're supposed to learn a skill. There's a skill here or something that's important to you. Because you have skill first, then you have stability and equilibrium, okay, and wholeness. It's like the skill is going to move you. Sorry, I see my hair poking out. The skill is going to move you to a place of wholeness. I want to, I'm being directed to a different deck. Any other messages here? Anything about the skill? Anything you need to know about the skill? Okay. Anything about the wholeness? Okay. That's wholeness. That's skill. Stability and equilibrium. Anything there? Anything? Or is that just self-explanatory? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, guys. It just so happened that under stability and equilibrium, balanced forces fell out and landed very close to stability and equilibrium. So whoever you are, you're coming into your power, into your balance, you changed your mindset, which is awesome. Okay. And as far as your skill, okay. This may be somebody that's a healer. Now, healing comes in all shapes and forms. So the skill I feel like is a healing skill. It may be emotional healing, or it may be physical healing, maybe a doctor, a nurse, someone that is in the medical field. You have a skill, you have a beautiful skill, and it's like it's touched by the divine. You just know what to do and how to make people feel better. You have this gift, okay? And when you use this gift and you have it out there in the universe, what happens is, even though you're using your gift and the skill to help others, it brings you into balanced forces. It brings you into stability and equilibrium. This is like something you need for balance right now. This puts you in a better mind perspective and a better dynamic. This makes you're striving to be a better person. And that's really awesome. Now, I don't know what the card for wholeness was. I don't know what the card that fell out is. I think it's important because I do feel cold on the back of my neck. So this must be an important message for someone. Let's see what we have. Awakening awareness. Okay, you're not quite awakened to where you need to be, but you are getting there because you're a little upside down. You're only upside down because you got like in your feelings, but this is changing. This is like changing with the wind. I hear that song, Changing with the Wind. Okay, so this is changing where you will become more awakened. When you reach that period of wholeness, it's like there's wholeness in your being, and it will awaken. Even though you have immense gifts of healing, it's going to awaken something else within you that will facilitate a brighter future for you. Wow. Okay, that was a mouthful. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but whoever it is, you're, very gifted and very articulate with the work you do. It's you don't like to make any mistakes, and you very seldom make a mistake because you know that it puts people in danger. You don't have the luxury of making a mistake that could hurt someone. You're very grounded, very purposeful in your job. It's just that now you're being asked to bring that into the rest of your world. You're being asked to like treat the rest of your world like the job. Use the same principles. Just Think of it as a job, and then things they'll start to flow for you, and you'll see the transition. You'll see the change here happening. Let's see what we have. Oh, we have 3 cards. We have declutter. Okay. If you have some clutter, getting rid of the clutter is getting rid of the trash in your life. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Okay. Sometimes this is people, sometimes this is stuff, sometimes it's as simple as cleaning your house. Okay. But you are supposed to get rid of the clutter. If there's anybody out there and you have a question, please feel free to reach out. I do live readings every other day or every day, depending on what I'm called to do. I do appreciate everyone's support and your comments, and booking your readings and everything else is really wonderful. You have a bountiful nature, and you have an abundance mindset. So the declutter is making room for this bounty and this abundance. There's no place to put it. You need to there's a message here for somebody about nature. We had a message earlier regarding nature, and it says, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, or sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So we had talked about connecting to nature earlier. Nature, simply walking in nature can be a form of meditation. Sometimes some of you need to get out of your head. You need to, put the giant stop sign up that makes all the thoughts stop in your mind and be right here, centered in this moment, in the present moment, dealing with whatever it is that you are having to deal with. And some of you, I feel, you're dealing with quite a bit, but I hear you're getting there. So, double clarity. These are my trouble cards. Not really. They just always seem to want to flow one way, and I always want to make them flow another way. So, for the longest time, they called for healing the heart, and it probably, I'm sure that's necessary. Whoa. All right. Sensitivity and strength. And your personal guides. Some of you do have some personal guides around you that protection. It's a guardian angel. It's your spirit family. You're surrounded by people that love and care about you. Not necessarily in the spiritual world, although I do feel like there is something in the spiritual world that hangs around you. But in the living world, you are surrounded by a lot of people that care about you and a lot of love. So let's see. It's bad because I talked bad about the deck. I think it's being a little persnickety. So let's see if there's any other. Oh, another card came through. Anything else? Whoa. Yeah. All right. You have animal energy and powers. Okay. This animal energy it's because you feel the energy of the universe that you live in. And it's like primal, and you realize that you have the wisdom to know that we're all interconnected. I don't know who this is for, but we are all interconnected through source, through God, through the universe. And God says, I know the plans I have for you. Yeah, he does. He will get you there. You trying to get there by your own steam. We have the goddess of dreams, vision, intuition, and receptivity. You've had some bad dreams lately. These dreams are gonna It's like everything is fixing to shift in your world to a whole. See, this is upside down, but look at the energy around this person. Look at the all of that, okay? So there's been a shift of consciousness, okay, that has needed to happen. I'm hearing for a long time. I don't know who this is for, but for a long time there were people out there that needed to hear this message. It is a shift of consciousness. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Pretty interesting. Any other messages from source? Anything else from source? Okay, I'm supposed to look at the deck. Let me see what we see, guys. Wow. Okay. This is major. You when I say you had a shift, you look, every one of these cards is upside down. You went from you went from being out of tune, out of balance, isolated, left commitments, started a new path, or walked off the path you were on, and now you're like, what now? I thought I had the joy, the hope, the optimism, the new beginnings in the past, and those weren't real. Okay, those feelings were not real. You thought they were real, but they weren't real. And sometimes that's a really hard realization. But now what I see in the card, so you did, this was a traumatic, life altering, knock you on your behind experience. And you came out of it with joy and blessings and a higher level of intuition. And I mean, look at the light surrounding this person. Look at the abundance. Look at it's a little bird in a nest. It's new life, it's new beginnings, it's new energy. New things are coming into your life. You're working on your legacy, your family legacy. These are things that you're creating. This is part of your soul expression. This is a whole new world for you. It's you had some excuse me, karmic lessons, and it's like you had to go through a process here, and it was not a fun process, okay? But also now you are in your conscious steps. You are taking the action you need to take, and you are looking forward. You are not looking back anymore. You've shut this door. You're like, okay, I'm done. Justice, harmony, solutions, they're in reverse because you shut the door on this. You're like, you're no longer looking for maybe the justice you would still like, but the solutions and everything else. You're no longer trying to fix this situation. You're like, no, I'm not in this anymore. And you've moved to like a new community, a new group. You've gotten rid of the longing and desperation, and you're moving into this balanced, centered energy with a lot of self-care. And you are striving for mental clarity. You may not be totally there yet, but you will get there. You will get there, okay? You're supposed to forgive yourself. You can't fix everything in the world, is what I'm being told. But you can treat yourself with self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness for your actions and whatever the situation was. We all have moments where we need to forgive ourselves. And that's just honestly super important. I have no idea how long we've been doing this reading. I guess we will find out. Prosperity is coming in. The guidance you receive right now is going to be good guidance. Someone that's intelligent, articulate, you can count on them. You've known them for a while. If you are not sure about something that you're being told to go to this person, they will help you. They'll help you see the whole picture. You're finally starting to love and accept yourself. There is some kind of travel opportunity coming up because you're accepting like what will be in your life and what is coming into fruition. And it's bright. I'm not going to lie to you. It's great. You've left this period of confusion and terrible emotional influence. People, you know, people that didn't care about you, that created the drama. And you've gone into your higher self, with your sacred intuition. You are technically being led to go on this path to make things happen in your life, and you will. You definitely will do this. This is also, there's a note here about taking some time out to relax. You are only one person. You cannot fix everything in a day, is what I'm being told. Most of us cannot fix everything in a day, guys. And I'm hoping that this video is working and I'm not just talking to dead space. It says I'm live on YouTube. If anybody's out there, if you could wave or something just to let me know you hear me, I'd really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share if you get a chance. I'm trying to see where we're going next. Let's go to these cards. Is there any message from any messages from Source? Okay. Life is an exciting business and most exciting when it is lived for others. So that's by Helen Keller. She was blind and she was still excited and she still thought you should live for others, even with her, health issues. And on the back of this card, it says the future depends entirely on what each of us does every day. Like Gloria Steinem. It's true. Your actions, the energy you put into things, the thoughts you put into things, all these things come to fruition. But it's like sometimes on these journeys, you are given different paths. Good paths, but different paths. You're going to be... See what we have here in our 6th instinct oracle deck. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. There's somebody out there. There's a very prominent businessman that's going to reach out to you. He favors navy blue, and he likes the wingtip shoes. I want to say brown. He's very articulate in manner and speech. He knows what he likes. He knows what he wants, and he's not willing to take no for an answer. He's made his money and his fortune, and he has great influence on a lot of things. You are being told to pay attention to this man when he comes into your environment. Listen to this man. Don't blow him off. This is important. It's like there's a part or a piece in your life that he's going to play, and it's important. It's important to... Here I go. Go with the flow. I hear go with the flow. Let's see if there's any other messages. Oh, missionary. Yes, I think this person is spiritual. Work ethic and precognition. Yeah, this person is This person is honorable and trustworthy, and they have a very strong spiritual background. They understand economics, they understand travel, they understand healthcare and education. They're very strong-willed at times, though. And, but they're also, they listen. If it's a valid point, they acquiesce to the point. They don't always have to be right. This is someone with a very pure heart and a very pure soul, but they're also very business savvy, and they're going to come in with some kind of information, or there's something that's coming along that you're going to be like included in or something. But it's like you're going to come to the forefront of it. It's it starts so small and it gets so big, and it's, I don't know what it is. I know it's beautiful. I know what's coming is beautiful. I know that it looks like it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be challenging. You are, whoever you are, you're quite the talented individual. You understand a lot of things, or you see a lot of things that most people cannot see. Excuse me, guys. And it's very interesting the way you see things, but it's very accurate too. It's like just having a conversation with you sometimes is it's like taking a class in school, you know? You're articulate and you're educated and you know where you want to go. Maybe just not know how to, you maybe just don't know how to get there. I'm being told you start with some very small steps. Small steps in the universe will get you to where, and just start. That's what I've heard. Just start. And when you start, it's like these things will play on top of each other. You'll go for a job interview, and then you'll run into somebody that knows somebody about something else, and then this will come to fruition, and something else will come through. And it's going to just be like dominoes. It's just going to start an effect that's going to be life changing for you. Good, wonderful life changes. But you have to believe, you have to perceive, and you will get there. Sometimes I'm hearing sometimes life is, it's a process, man. And it is a process. I feel like I've talked long enough on here today. Guys, if you happen to see this reading, hopefully it gives you some information that's needed for you. Please like, share, subscribe. Know that I do respond to all comments. And I love it when you guys comment on book readings and everything else. Peace out, guys. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting one you can touch, one you can't.